I swear this thing always needs gas. I'm not even kidding. Either that, I'm just riding really a lot. I don't even think I've hit 1,000 miles yet on this bike. But knowing me, I probably did. But what is up, guys? Back with the last video for the riding season. For me, I should say, since I'm going off to college tomorrow. So I decided to jump on the bike, make a quick video before I winterize this bike, put it in storage for a bit until I come back. So yeah, this is gonna be the last video on this channel for a while, unless I like throw up some vlogs or something like that when I'm away. Probably won't though. I'm not a vlogger. I don't like vlogging. Unless I like do some stuff with my car, or like while I'm away, then I'll record that and stuff because I'm taking my car with me, but I'm not taking a bike. It's sad, yeah. I'm not taking a bike. It's gonna be sitting there, you know, all alone. Probably gonna need to buy a new battery. Hopefully not, because I don't have a battery. I have a battery charger, but I don't have a battery tender. And I would just leave it on the battery charger, but I don't want to kill the cells. Especially if I just let it sit and it starts right back up the first time, then boom. But when I do come back, I'm gonna put it on the charger, drain the oil. I won't have to drain the gas because I'm gonna put a fuel stabilizer in there in a few minutes when I fill it up. I may change the brakes. I don't think the brakes are the best on this bike. Either that or they're just the I can't even tell if they have brake fluid in there at all. I might take that off and see, but I'll do that next riding season. I got to change the air filter. I got a lot of work to do to this bike before the next riding season. Oh, I love this bike. I love it so much. Now, I've been riding this bike so much and I haven't been recording because, you know, I didn't have that much time with this bike, so I wanted to enjoy the rides. Not saying that I don't enjoy it when I'm recording, it's just I want to focus on the bike itself when I'm riding. Plus, when I'm riding with friends, I don't feel like talking, then trying to talk to them, then trying to talk to the microphone, all that stuff. Don't judge me. I'm only going to this gas station.
You better stop!
I'm only going to this gas station because it's the closest one. I don't recommend putting Walmart freaking gas in your vehicles at all. I don't recommend it. Even though I never really have any issues when I do, I just don't recommend it. I really don't notice the difference between like when I do this gas and Exxon, Techron, whatever you want to call it, gas. So, plus this gas is cheaper. I mean, which really don't make a difference for me since it's only like $10 every time for the one I raced around the rim. But yeah, it says it keeps the gas good for about a year or so. See, 30 milliliters, just 2.5 gallons. I have a 4 or so gallon tank. Not really sure. But yeah, it's supposed to keep the gas good for a while. It worked in all my other... God dang, this stuff is like slippery. It worked in my other bikes that I had to winterize for the winter. I mean, I know it worked well for this bike because I've used it for so many years since I started riding. And like my dirt bikes, my four-wheeler and stuff like that. My mini pocket rocket, which you might want to call it. I think that's what you call it. Oh, I hate this fuel cap. I need to buy a new one. This is an aftermarket fuel cap that I hate so much. It gets stuck to no other. I remember, what is it? I think it was like the second to last time I had to fill up. Not this one and not the last one, but the other one after that, or before that. And I had to fill up and I had to like freaking shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. Yep, I'm at 800 or so miles on this bike, so now at 1,000. If you guys haven't noticed, I took the baffle out of the exhaust. This is the first video of me riding the bike without the baffle in it. Sounds really good. Sounds good as hell. Sounds really good. It's really loud too, which is one thing I like about it. It's super freaking loud. And it's just in the Aquapublic slip-on, not even a full exhaust. Holy crap. Yeah, it's not even the full exhaust, and it's just like really loud. And you guys may be asking me, why are you recording a video after you just put the stuff in your fuel tank? Aren't you supposed to let it sit afterwards? You are, but you have to let the bike run for like 10 minutes or so. So I just said, might as well, you know, make a video and let it circulate in the gas. Oh my. Ow, something's in my eye. Ah, shoot. Ow, that hurt. What the heck got into my eye? I can't believe I'm almost at 1,000 miles on this bike. It's kind of weird. I feel like I haven't really been riding that far either. I have been riding a lot though, just not that far. No problems amazing me yet. Like every time I just crank the throttle, woo, I love it. And I still haven't gotten this bike up to its full potential. I don't think I want to. I need to buy a smaller helmet because each helmet I buy, they fit like really tight for like the first few rides, and then afterwards they just start loosening up into where they're just like loosely on my head like this one. And I bought a new one. Well, I didn't buy a new one. I got a new one, and that one felt nice and tight. Maybe 2 or 3 or so rides in, loose. It's not as loose as this one, but it's pretty loose. I mean, loose to the point where it's just like bringing down my eyebrows. I mean, this is a really good helmet. I love this helmet. I might just buy a smaller one and a one that matches this bike, because this is the red one that I bought for my CBR, that matched my CBR actually. People are gonna be like, this kid just has a freaking helmet that doesn't match his gear. Man, it's gonna suck not having this bike for 8 or 9 months. Well, really like 4 or 5 when I come back for like winter break and stuff like that. But I probably won't even ride it. I'll probably just look at it in the garage, maybe start it up, let it run, get the gas and everything cycling through it, get the oil moving, so that I don't have to buy a new battery and stuff. Oh, I still love this bike the same time, or same amount as when I freaking drove it for the first time. I love this bike. It's crazy. I love this bike so much. I'm like constantly washing it and everything. I take care of it. I need to clean and lube the chain as well, because it's been way past the mileage I needed to clean and lube the chain. But as I was riding, one of my freaking what is it called? Freaking the rear set pin. I forgot what it's called. Rear set holders, something like that. Those came off, or one of them came off, so I only have one now. So I gotta buy a new set of those. There's so much stuff I want to do to this bike. It's crazy. I don't have the funds for it. I mean, I will when I come back. Like next summer, this bike is going to be looking like a totally different bike. I'm going to buy new fairings for it. I may buy fairings last, since it's this appearance, but I'm going to go with like either I may go with blue fairings or black fairings. I'm not sure yet. I may do the black with the blue accents, or black with blue accents like this bike already is, because I love the way it looks already. So I'm not too sure yet. These brakes need Jesus. Ugh. I like this visor because people can't see if I'm looking at them or not. It's not a mirror visor, it's a smoked or blacked out visor, whatever you want to call it. And I have yet to take this bike to the twisties. What's up, buddy? What's up? Jigsaw rider. He's a jigsaw boy. He's a jigsaw boy. He's a jigsaw boy. I was thinking about getting a jigsaw. I think it was like a 08 or something like that. The one with the cool looking headlight, not the one with the Cyclops looking headlight. I freaking hate how Jigsaws only have one headlight. It makes the bike look so weird. Just like the what is it? The BMW S1000. The what is it? The I forgot the actual term for it, but the different type of headlights, or the 2 different headlights that's on the bike. So it's so weird. I mean, at first I hated it, but then it started to grow on me. I don't know. I mean, it's not a bad motherfreaker. Watch where you going. I mean, I don't think the S1000 looked bad at first, like when I first saw it, but it wasn't my favorite. But the Jigsaw, oh my god. The not a big of a fan of the new look. I mean, not the new look, but the what is it? I think they changed the look back in 13 or 12, or I forgot. I'm not up on my Jigsaw dates. I was when I was looking at them, because I just wanted a 08 or 09, because they had the cool looking headlight that year. This is going to be one of my hardest goodbyes when I leave. One of my hardest goodbyes. I'll tell everybody like goodbye. And then when I get to my bike, I'm like, I don't want to leave you, baby. But yeah, I'm getting so much more comfortable on this bike, and it makes me happy. Because at first, I mean, I wasn't like not comfortable with this bike, but it wasn't like the greatest feeling in the world. But now I'm like really comfortable on this bike to where I can go around corners a lot better than I used to. Like at first I was like scared to like bring it to those type of turns, and that's not even really like a knee down, knee dragging turn. But I was just, you know, afraid to do it because, you know, I wasn't really comfortable with the seating position yet. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I mean, I really wasn't really talking about, like, I didn't have anything interesting to talk about, so I was talking about me, like, being this is my last video and stuff like that, until I come back for, like, spring break and stuff, you know, boom, 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 that type of stuff, you know, bank stuff, you know, yeah, boom, 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 yeah, yeah. Bro, this bike sounds so good, just, woo. I haven't did an updated video on me taking the baffle out because after, like, maybe 5 tries of trying to get the baffle out, I finally got it out with a freaking Phillips head. I don't know how. It was like stuck in there, even though I took the screw out and everything. It was freaking stuck in there. I couldn't get it out at all. But I finally got it out, made it like 2 times louder. Sounds so much better, has a better tone at all ranges throughout the RPM. It just sounds really good. Best money well spent on this Aquapovic.